cup. You're a bubbly dog. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now. Baby, I'm as young as the night. I wanna dance right now. On the floor, I feel so alive. Don't stop, turn it up. 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 Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We're going hard. Pour some more into my cup. Sparkling star. Crystal glitter all over.
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, baby. Welcome to Monday night. It's the center stage, honey. SheEO, that is. Come on in. Make sure you tag somebody. Make sure you like this broadcast. Make sure you share and let them know that we are on here tonight. It's Monday night, and we are about to bring on, honey, some fire. We're about to bring a guest that keeps it hype, that keeps it rolling, that helps you to promote, that lets people know who you are, what you're doing, and how you are doing it. So that means that this is a person that you need to make sure you're tuning in tonight to find out just a little bit more about who she is and what she does. Because a lot of times we see people, we see what they do, but you think, not really sure. I don't know exactly what she does. So tonight we are going to get a up close and personal opportunity to hear from none other than Keisha K. Marie Spencer. Listen, if y'all know Keisha, you love her already because she's the hype me up queen. She knows how to turn things around, honey, and help us to just get hype in our lives, in our events. And she promotes people, she supports people, encourages them. And everybody needs a Keisha K. Marie Spencer in their life. So I see people coming on in. So hey, Regina, thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, Kelly, thanks so much. Yes, Keisha is, honey, none other than the hype me up queen. But before we get into bringing her on stage, I really want to be able to read a little bit about who she is. So bear with me 1 second, and we're going to go ahead and get this bio out here, right? So again, Keisha K. Marie Spencer. She was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, but currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia. She is an incredible mother of 3 outstanding kids and 1 bonus son. K. Marie has always had passion and heart for God's people. Throughout her adult years, she has been known by many titles, including coach, teacher, manager, lead, and many others that involved helping, training, and developing others. In 2019, she launched a nonprofit organization called Fit for a Purpose that focuses on social, emotional, and mental health awareness. She also has a program that mentors high school students. The purpose behind her nonprofit is to strive to restore, influence, and vamp emotions while helping others walk in their purpose. She was inspired to develop a nonprofit when she began working for Total Life Changes at the beginning of 2019, and also after entering a business mentorship with In It Success. In 2020, she launched a Better Me by K. Marie LLC, which is a media coaching and marketing firm. Her mission is to provide solution-based strategies to help expand the brands of small businesses and entertainers. She focuses on media and marketing solutions, which includes brand building, podcast programming, and media visibility. She learned life's balance through a women's organization called the SheEO District and became a senior leader and the director of member engagement. K. Marie has established a position in the marketplace as an international best-selling author, national radio personality, and certified master coach and public speaker. She is currently the executive director of the R&B Solutions Center for Business Owners and Tax Professionals at a prestigious tax firm. However, what she enjoys the most is being the hype me up queen because she loves nothing more than hyping others up. Her biggest dream is to help others grow in their personal life so that they can excel in their business by identifying the best version of themselves and discovering their purpose in the process. Welcome to the SheEO Center stage, Keisha K. Marie Spencer.
Hype me up, K. Marie. 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 When you see K. Marie, you know she come to hype you up. Y'all know I had to come in a little live on center
Boom.
stage.
You got it. You see it. You heard it here first. You already know. Hey, Tammy, thanks so much for joining us. Kelly, tell me, hey, listen.
Hey.
That's what we love, the Hype Me Up Queen. And I'm telling y'all, Keisha, for those who didn't know, the bio, baby, is impressive, honey. It is all about what you are doing. So behind the scenes, we do hear about you hyping it up, but after reading the bio, now we see why, because you have plenty to be hyping it up for. You are doing so many things, helping so many people. So although I read the bio, can you shed a little bit of light on who really is Keisha K. Marie Spencer?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even know where to start, y'all. First and foremost, listen, y'all see it on the shirt. She's the Hype Me Up Queen. And I'm super excited to be on center stage. I'm always feeling awkward on this side of, of the broadcast. So it's like, I'm ready to ask you questions. But on a serious note, everything in the bio is just absolutely true. If you notice, my bio is a journey. I specifically put timeline in there just to show you the elevation within the last few years when I decided to take charge of my own life. And so there are many different layers to the last few years. So starting off, of course, I started with Fit for a Purpose, nonprofit. And so that was established when I was in Memphis. The mentorship, it means a lot to me now. And from there is when I started learning how to be a business owner. And, just structuring it. And for anybody that has a nonprofit know that it is not for the weak. And so when I started there, I had no clue what I was doing. And that's how I end up entering a mentorship within a success and changing the mindset. And through there, and God, and y'all know I'm gonna talk about God a little bit, but God just aligned me when I decided that I really wanted to truly walk in my purpose and activate the things that I was most passionate about. Is that for me with the nonprofit, I really wanted to tap into social, emotional, mental health. And I really didn't know how to structure it. And so a childhood friend of mine turned business mentor by the name of Shamika, she reached out to me about a mentorship program, and then it was up from there. That long-term program helped me to really develop a sense of business, to know exactly what I was talking about. Even though my experience in the past as a teacher, as a manager, it taught me how to run somebody else's business, or it taught me how to develop, and nurture and train people, but not necessarily how to build from something that I've established. And so moving from that is when I established a Better Me by K. Marie, because I realized after I had got certified as a coach, and I knew that, I needed to establish a business, a for-profit for myself, because I realized that a lot of people started seeking me for advice and counsel on certain things. And so I thought, why not just go ahead and make a business out of it? Besides, it was something I was doing in the natural anyway. So it started as coaching, mainly just helping people with life balance. That's the quote unquote, the name is A Better Me by K. Marie. And so that is when I met the SheEO District. And so along with that life balance is when I learned how to balance my health, my wealth, my business, and my social, and learning how to grow in business just through being around like-minded women, like in the SheEO District. During the time of joining SheEO District, that's when I started really writing and getting back into it. And so I published 3 books, been a national radio personality, and then went on to for 2 national radio shows for iHeartRadio and Power 99, The Mix. And so from those journeys, writing the book, getting the books out, Shout out to one of the best publishers in the United States of America, A. Lewis. You know what I'm talking about. Whoop whoop whoop, little plug. But but yes, so you know my workbook, and Angela, it just goes so far with me, and you really helped me out on that first project. What's my assignment? The journey to discovering your purpose, because it helped me discover my purpose, and I was able to teach people just the process that it took to get to where I am. So with developing a Better Me by K. Marie, um it was initially just a coaching program, you know, organizational leadership. Everybody knows that I have a background in teaching as well as management. And so it was structured in a way like a teacher or a manager. And so it wasn't really tapping into my passion. And so once I got into radio, and I started just getting a feel for just being me and being open and being honest about who I was, and really just having fun while working, you know. That's when I started getting more into media, and I was like, okay, it's a place for me in media. And not to mention my pastor actually prophesied media grace over me before I even became a radio personality. So it was like I didn't know where it was coming from, but he was putting it out there. He was like, I see media grace. I don't know what it is. This is before I had even met the SheEO District, but here I am today. And so where the K. Marie Media Consulting comes in, it is under the umbrella of A Better Me by K. Marie. So A Better Me by K. Marie is the the mothership of
mothership.
okay, is the mothership of these I'm gonna say battleships, because in each one is, I mean, you know, each one has a cell of its own. And so from A Better Me by K. Marie is K. Marie Media Consulting. And so because I'm still a teacher at heart, I love coaching people because of my unique style of teaching and vulnerability and being able to meet people in their spirit and understand different learning abilities. I have a different approach in my coaching. Some people may say I'm a pacifier, but because of my empathetic nature and my compassion for people, um, because of my empathetic nature, my compassion for people, I like to learn people. And I like to understand how I can help them as they're growing in their business or their personal life. And so in K. Marie Media Consulting, I can help people by developing their brand for them, doing their graphics for them, their marketing tools, business cards, flyers, anything that they need to put out to bring visibility to their brand or to just really highlight who they are. That's what I specialize in K. Marie Media Consulting. Not only that, we're helping you build a strategic plan for marketing yourself on social media. So, you know, in this process, I recognize that my niche is attraction marketing. And, you know, in this journey of attraction marketing, what I've realized is that when you have something to offer people and it's not a necessity, you have to attract people to who you are for them to trust what you are selling. And so for me, a lot of people may see me promote a lot of my personal life, you know, things that I do outside, whether I'm going out having a good time, when I'm at church, when I'm spending time with my children, when I'm hanging with the girls, you know, whether I'm networking or whatever, you know, I want you to see these experiences because I want you to know me, and I want you to be able to trust me, because if I'm open with you, you're going to be open with me, and I can help you 100%. But if there's no trust in between the relationship, if we can't be honest with each other, and if you don't know me, then you're not going to be as vulnerable as you need to be for me to be able to help you. And so the coaching part of things comes from me basically compartmentalizing people's thoughts. And so for myself, I'm one of those people that have a lot of things going on at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no secret, everybody know, because for a minute people can figure out what it is that I do, because I'm just always moving and doing something.
Right.
And so what I've mastered in doing all those things, because everything that I've learned that God has put in my life has been a benefactor in me building my business. So with me experiencing so much so young at all at one time, it helps me to be able to compartmentalize other people's thoughts. So when they have a million and one thoughts and they're just trying to, structure it, or,
Mm-hmm.
some dial it back to where it makes sense. It's just a God-given gift that God has put into me to be able to help them create a program. And then again, it goes back to me as a teacher and learning how to create a process, so you can understand and you can remember, you can be consistent, and
That's
so
good.
I use all of those tools to help others in their business. And so that's where the consulting comes in it. So even with marketing in form of podcasts and broadcasts, we have done so many in the SheEO district. Even when we first got started, I learned a lot by branding myself through the SheEO district and
Mm-hmm.
using a broadcast to market my business, and also use it as an opportunity to really promote who I am and let people in on my personality. And so with that being said, I've created a program for individuals that wanted to start a podcast. So when I stopped doing radio, anytime in between, I'm always doing a podcast. And so when I moved, I stopped doing podcasts and I started helping others develop their podcasts. And what I've found is the system that I've created has really helped them, not just in a sense of, attraction marketing, but in a sense of being more aware of who you are, being more comfortable with speaking, being more comfortable with developing a relationship with the marketplace. And so with that, it helps create a space to market your business as well as others.
So
But
before you continue down this road, because you've touched on quite a bit of things that I
right,
kind of want you, because I'm gonna give you a time to do your whole thing, but I want to kind of point out a few things so people can kind of, dip into a little bit, because they will want to follow up with you for some more clarity. But for
okay,
people who, like yourself, that has multiple talents, multiple gifts, can maneuver in multiple arenas and do well. Some people have a philosophy of you need to do one thing and stick with it and do it well. Other people have a philosophy of if God give it to you and you can do it, then make it happen and let's figure out how to flow. So for people who are kind of confused in that vein, what advice would you give them if they are someone like you who can do multiple things on how should they move forward?
okay. So as a matter of fact, I'm in a situation now. And all of the different moving parts, people may know that I do them, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily promoting them as much
Gotcha.
anymore. And so like for me now, currently I have my own business, and I've had to scale back
Mm-hmm.
to say it, my aim is media and marketing solutions. So now when somebody asks me what I do, I know how to say media and marketing solutions, and not this, that, and that,
Yes.
and that, and that, and that, and that, and
Mm-hmm.
that. However, I am a tax professional,
Mm-hmm.
so even without me saying I'm a tax professional, you may see me with my, shirt on when I'm doing one of my car ride chronicles. Or
Mm-hmm.
you may see me dropping, some tips, during the tax season. So you know that I'm knowledgeable about it, but I'm not highlighting it because that's not the highlight of my career as of right now. And
That's
so
good.
I really like to focus. I've really learned to focus in on what the part that I'm most passionate about and that I'm
Mm-hmm.
the most knowledgeable about.
Okay.
And so, so it goes back to learning. You can have multiple things, and I'm one that don't need to know but a little bit about some to
Right.
know something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So,
Yes. Yes.
and so it's easy for me to adapt. However, excelling in it and learning different ways to you know practice in that space, you have to become an expert in that. You have to do more research. You have to market that a little more. And so for me, it has become marketing, and I do that through networking. I do that through, the support that I even give other people, because within that you see my marketing. When I'm hosting, you see my marketing. Even when I'm just chatting with somebody, I'm always just dropping something, in their spirit or in their ear to just kind of tell them. So I always just say, tap into the part that comes to you naturally, that you feel like you're an expert in. If you're not an expert in it, you may not want to just be promoting it like that. I could cook but I'm not finna promote this like I'm a chef, because I don't, I'm not going to a cooking competition and I, want y'all to have a taste test of whatnot. Yeah, I can do hair, and I may share a client just off of, just hyping them up because they look good in what I did. But I'm not, I'm not trying to be in the Essence of festival and doing hair, and I'm not trying to be a celebrity hairstylist or nothing like that.
Right.
So
but that's important, I think, for people to know, because at the end of the day, you can have multiple gifts. Everybody's not there. But I do want to say that with what you do, when you're talking about giving people opportunities to go out here and brand themselves and to market themselves and to show what they're capable of doing, what about people who are very kind of shy and really kind of want to be behind the scenes? What advice do you give them to start putting themselves out there, even to networking? Because a lot of people are fearful of networking.
So I have come up with a solution. Because a lot of my friends, a lot of my sisters, let me say that, and I ain't gonna put y'all name out there, but a lot of my sisters that are affiliated with the SheEO District, they are so talented, and have really phenomenal businesses, are a little shy and don't really like being on the forefront. And no, regardless of how much somebody can bark at you and try to push you out there, if it's not in you, I feel like it will cause anxiety for you to try to push yourself through it, because it's not always a confidence, thing. You may be very confident in yourself, and but you just don't like speaking in front of people. So in that token, you get a representative, you get someone to join you that can be that voice for you. If you're doing things like commercials and stuff like that, then let them do a video and you do a voiceover. People are normally, comfortable with talking when they don't feel like nobody's listening or nobody's there to critique them right at the moment. And so, do a voiceover so that your voice can be out there. But you may not they may not see your face or something like that. But I definitely believe that you should get you a hype me up person. You need to get you
a hype me up person. Yes. Before you get into hype me up, let me say this. If y'all didn't know, the SheEO District is turning 3 years old, baby. They are getting ready to celebrate. And Keisha has been instrumental in hyping it up. I'm telling you, if you've been to any of the brunches, you've seen Keisha coming in, hosting and hyping things up. So I want to segue a little bit and let y'all see what's getting ready to come up on August the 25th and 26th, honey. Yeah, SheEO turns 3.
Okay.
Hey, SheEO Queens. It is your favorite SheEO here, Kelly A. Bowens. Listen, we are nearing the 3rd year anniversary celebration of the SheEO District. And to say this has been an easy 3 years would be an absolute lie. But in the same breath, to say it has been one of the most rewarding and fulfilling 3 years of my life would be an absolute understatement. Even with the success I've been blessed to experience in corporate America and even with my own personal business, nothing has brought me more joy than being able to reach over 500 women through memberships, events, mentorships, meetups, and the various touch points that the SheEO District provides. And not to mention the countless number of business and personal relationships that have been established through being connected to the SheEO District. And isn't that what it's all about? Here at the SheEO District, we are all about collaboration over competition. It is no secret that entrepreneurship is extremely difficult, let's be honest. And you need a tribe. You need to be connected to a tribe that will support you, motivate you, inspire you, even be that shoulder for you to lean on when you feel like giving up. So I am personally inviting you to come out and celebrate our 3-year anniversary with us, August 25th and the 26th. We have some amazing events lined up, and if you've been connected with us or know anything about us, you know that we work hard and we play even harder. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, like being surrounded by beautiful women with beautiful like minds, going together on this E2 journey of evolution and elevation. Why? Because we are the CEOs of our health. We are the CEOs of our business. We are the CEOs of our wealth, and we are the CEOs of our social lives. We'll see you there.
Yes, listen, make sure you get ready. Go to SheEODistrict.com, get your ticket, register so that you can be in the place. Because I'm telling you, Keisha will definitely be there to hype me up. But I'm going to go ahead, Keisha, and step off for a moment because I really want you to give people a little bit more information about K. Marie Media Consulting, because I think everybody who has a business can benefit from tapping into the services that you provide.
All right. First and foremost, let me get into Kelly hair on that video. She looked like a doll. Y'all talking about a Barbie. She was giving Barbie, and I did her hair, by the way. I just had to throw that in there. But anyway, y'all, you seen it on the flyer that Friday night. You're gonna wind down with me in person. So if you used to catch me on Wind Down Wednesdays here in the SheEO District, y'all make sure y'all come out that Friday night. We'll be at the RB Solution Center, which, by the way, is going to lead me to one of the first layers of A Better Me by K. Marie. Here this year, your girl has stepped up her game down here in ATL and landed an executive director position at the RB Solution Center. And so as a contractor for LB Tax and Business Advisors, I've now taken on the Senior VP of Marketing as well. And so with that being said, what I offer through that relationship is executive business addresses for business owners, also workspace, event space, all of these things in which I wanted to have for myself. And so I'm just super excited to be able to offer those to business owners along with the coaching and the media consulting. And so let's get into K. Marie Media Consulting. So for the consulting part of things and media consulting, the reason why it is an umbrella under A Better Me by K. Marie is because I want people to understand the focus, which is media and marketing solutions, and learning how to basically put yourself out there, learning how to stay consistent with your brand, learning how to be your own brand. Therefore, you can pretty much attract the audience that you want. And so for that to be sufficient, you would need to start by developing a marketing plan just as well as your business plan. And so it's hard for people to really get in their head space, especially if they got a lot going on. And so that's where I step in at. So like a consultation with me in terms of media and marketing solutions pretty much goes like, we speak, you spill a little bit on me, you tell me everything you got going on, and as you are talking to me, I'm processing everything that you are saying. Because of my internal spirit for people, there's a connection that automatically happens. Don't quote unquote me, but that's just what God gave me. And so I can tell you how it happens. Just know that it happens, and I am grateful and thankful for it. And so through that, I can operate in the spirit and identify exactly what you're trying to say, even though you may have, talked to me about 30 minutes, all for me to come to the conclusion, about, what it is that you're truly wanting and what you desire in your business. So I thank God for the gift of knowing people and able to connect with them so that I can help them through their journey. Now, in terms of marketing solutions or marketing tools, when it comes down to branding, for that is more of the graphic design, where I can design your logo. I can design you a template to advertise via social media, business cards, flyers, postcards that you need to pass out at networking events, QR codes, and all of that. But not only do I do that, I also train you how to use those tools for building an email list, or just making people by mistake go to your website. And so it's just a lot of different layers. And one of the coolest thing about what I do is people ask me how much do I charge. Pretty much can customize it to where you are in your business. So if you're already in the middle part of your business, and you feel like you've just run out of strategies, you really just sometimes you get a brain fart and you pretty much don't know how to move forward, just come to me. Just come to me and allow me to do what I do so that I can hype you up, because more of it is mental than it is physical. And a lot of times we won't move forward and we won't do anything because we're mentally disconnected from the task at hand. And so with that being said, for someone like myself that has a very empathetic nature and just a second nature as a teacher, to be able to understand where you are, it helps me to do what I do. Also, under the umbrella of a Better Me at Cape Marie, there is the hosting. So I love engaging and having a good time. And it's a little side of comedian in me, but that's not my career. So don't hire me to be the comedian at your event. However, hire me to hype it up, whether it's a red carpet event, whether you're doing a networking event. It could be your birthday party. You just want somebody to turn it up. That's what I do. I like to get on the mic. I like to talk. I like to get everybody up. I like to see people having a good time. And, therefore, it's a memorable experience. And so, for me, those different layers matter in a Better Me by K. Marie, because I want nothing other than to help others identify the best version of their self, whether I'm providing them with solutions for their business, whether I'm helping them in their taxes, because as a business owner, sometimes you know nothing about what you need to do for taxes. I am one that did it until I start doing it. And so now I see what goes into that. And so it helps with structuring your business and knowing how to set it up properly so that you can get all that you can out of your business. So I'm just grateful to be able to have the opportunity to share that with individuals. I'm also able to share what I can through, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm reading something while I'm talking, but I'm also able to just provide a sense of peace for people, and a comfortable space for people to come and talk about, what they want to do, and know that I'm going to do everything in my power to help them get there. Why? Because somebody had to help me. Okay. And I'm very appreciative of that. So, even though there's multiple layers, it always goes back to becoming a better version of you. And that's why it is A Better Me by K Marie. But there are layers to K Marie, and in all those layers, I love you and I want to hype you up. So with that being said, for all business solutions, because that's what I'm about, holla at your girl.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Had some technical difficulties there getting off mute, but yes, holla at your girl Keisha K. Marie, because she has given y'all some information here on how you can take yourself to the next level. And it's a seamless process because she's tapped into so many things from the beginning to the end: how to brand yourself, market yourself, how to get exposure, how to even handle your taxes as a business owner. So, I mean, to me, it sounds like, this is a one-stop shop, baby. And then she can get your head together and she can cook your meal, baby. So listen, I'm trying to figure out, listen, all roads lead to Keisha K. Marie, right? I mean, that's what I'm seeing right now. Everything leads to her because she can help you all the way across the board. And if y'all know, just listening to Keisha, your spirit is so beautiful, because you genuinely do want to help people. You genuinely do, want to see people win and excel at what they're doing. And so I think for people who are getting started out in business, it's a great place to connect with you because you can help them to develop a concept. You can help them to take it and get that exposure and put it out there. But then you can help to connect them to so many other things as well. So when we talk about that, because of course Center Stage is really about visibility and getting your business out there and letting people know who you are and what you do and what you have to offer. Can you tell a little bit about the importance of the visibility? Tongue-tied here. The visibility. Can you tell them a little bit about why that is really necessary when it comes to getting the exposure for your business?
Okay, so like Angela always say, visibility brings about profitability, but it also just being visible pretty much leaves a stamp. And so if you don't show up, nobody can talk about you. Nobody can mention your name. Nobody can repeat anything about you because they don't see you. And so, showing up is important for people to remember you, and word of mouth nowadays travels better than social media, email campaign, or anything like that, because that's going to bring you to for sure clients and customers. So it definitely brings about profitability.
And listen, that people can say what you want to, but at the end of the day, when you're in business, it should be about profitability. You can have a hobby if you're just trying to be passionate about what you're
Come
doing.
on now.
But if you got a business, you need to be profitable. And so, and Kelly just said, you can't be the best kept secret.
Listen,
I love that.
My pastor said that today. He said, "No more being the best kept secret." Wow.
Yes.
Listen, that's it.
Now, earlier, Keisha, you kind of spoke a little bit about God and the importance and how. So I want you to kind of tap in, because a lot of people, I want them to hear your heart when it comes to that.
Okay, so and I want it, please, for the saints, I love y'all, and don't take it the wrong way, but God know He has a hood saint. And and what I mean by that and what I've learned is to just accept my position in the kingdom. And so I'm a very spiritual person, because I know that without God, I would not be where I am today. And I respect and I appreciate spiritual counsel. And so I like to have a personal relationship with, my pastor, and all of that. But the thing about it is, and I hope I don't step on anybody's toes with this. I talk about God, but I do not put myself in the front as a minister, as an evangelist, as you know what I'm saying. I don't put myself in the pulpit. I don't put myself, you know, as a woman of the cloth. And so because I know that there are still some things that I do that I could be judged on. You know what I'm saying? And so I just do what God puts on my heart to do out here in the world. And the relationship that I have with God and that has been confirmed through countless of people is that there are some people that will not step foot on the church, you know, on the parking lot. But they will step to me because they know my spirit. And they know I'm gonna keep it real, and they know God uses me. And so, you know, and I accept that. You know, I ran from it a long time, but God gave me this heart, and He gave me these experiences for a reason, because He knows I'm a transparent person, and that I share for the betterment of people, and you know, just for inspiration and motivation.
Listen, inspiration and motivation is so powerful for a lot of people. And like you said, some people won't even step foot at a church, but they will see you and your ministry and how you move and how you talk and how you give honor to God. It can change how they start showing up, you know, for their business, and how God can start touching them in their life. So I think it's really important. I'm glad you shared that perspective, because look, all of us can be a little hood sometimes, and we can, you know, talk to God like you talk to God. You know, He's not asking you to come a certain way. He just wants you. He already know He created you.
Come as you are.
Come as you are. Don't stop trying to show up and be all perfect with your prayer and all that. Just be you. Just be who you are.
Okay.
Talk to Him and watch how that shifts what you do in business. But listen, I want y'all to understand that Keisha has came in and dropped so much knowledge on what she has to offer. And that's what SheEO Center Stage is all about. It's giving you an opportunity to talk about who you are, what you do, your business. Give people an opportunity, like Keisha said earlier, to see the authenticity through your transparency and talking about your business, because people need to have something to hook on to, because y'all know it's a whole bunch of burger joints out here, baby. Whether you decide to go to McDonald's, whether you're trying to go to Five Guys, whether you're trying to go somewhere else and get a gourmet burger, whatever that looks like, a lot of people are doing burgers. But you connect with somebody to where you're going to go and eat that burger more than you will somebody else. Whether it's the advertising, maybe it's the you know, maybe it's the spokesperson they have, whatever it is that you like. So people don't know about you to go to you until they know who you are and hear how you talk and see how you do business. That's what makes them want to continue to keep coming back to you. And so now you've heard Keisha, so y'all know all the things that she does. You know, you can seek her out for something, whether it's getting your taxes done, whether it's helping you get clarity about your business and which direction you should go, whether it is showing up, and even though she ain't promoting all the time, getting your hair done, or whether it's saying, you know, I need somebody to hype me up and host my event. She's got a lot of skill sets, but she's giving you enough to say, I need a Keisha in my life. So you should be able to, you know, I believe they had all the information on how to get in contact with her. But this is why we say SheEO Center Stage. So go to SheEODistrict.com, go and register to be on the SheEO Center Stage so that you can come in and we can talk about who you are and let people get a glimpse of you, so they know how to tap into what you offer, because that's what it's all about, showcasing who you are, talking about what you do, because somebody needs you. We all need a lot of things, whether it's getting your nails done, whether it's, you know, figuring out how to get a party planned. It's so many people out there, but this is an opportunity for people to know you so that they can choose you. And I want to be able to talk to you on SheEO Center Stage. Now, let me say this, the WIN Network, if you have not tapped into the WIN Network, we have programming on there, baby, honey, that is blowing people away because we're giving inspiration. Be a part of We Empower Network, because I'm telling y'all, the Empowered Morning Show, we come on Monday through Friday. We are on hiatus now, but I'm telling you, on the 31st, baby, we are coming back for season 3, coming back strong. So I'm telling y'all, Go on and check us out this week, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. But it's all about plugging into that power in the morning, getting your day started off right. Come back again. I already gave y'all saw the commercial earlier, the SheEO 3-year anniversary, baby. Y'all know it's something special about that three, honey. Look, 3 years. We are celebrating the SheEO District. So the anniversary is going to be the 25th and 26th of August. So make sure y'all go to the SheEODistrict.com so that you can go ahead and get your tickets, because I'm telling y'all, we're going to have so much fun. Y'all see that 5K walk, run, bike is in there. Y'all see the luau pool party, baby. It's going to be there. Kay Marie already told y'all to join her Friday night. So it's going to be a jam-packed, fun-filled weekend where it's all about the hype. It's all about celebrating each other. And I believe on one of the things Kelly had on there, 500 women have been impacted in business. And it's probably even more than that, for sure. But we want to celebrate you. So make sure you go ahead and sign up. Now, I want Keisha, before we leave, also to say that y'all heard Keisha today, but next week, baby, come on. Next week, we are celebrating none other than author Lakeisha Lockridge, honey.
Come on.
Yes, listen, Lakeisha has to pop in and talk about her latest book. So I want you all to make sure you tune in, because she is an amazing author. Woo, honey. If you have not followed her, make sure you tune in next week so that you can get all the goods, because when she writes, it's amazing. It's a page turner, and you don't ever want to put it down, because she is bringing that information. So tune in next week for her. But Keisha, I want you to give a parting word to everybody before we close this out.
Well, I'm still celebrating. Lakeisha gonna be on here next week.
Yes, I know, right?
My girls, you know what I'm talking about. But,
yes.
Definitely make sure that if you have never, ever, 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 ever attended a SheEO event, and you keep saying, I'm gonna come to the next one, I'm gonna come to the next one, I'm gonna come to the next one. Sis, 2-day weekend, make it happen. Because listen, we're gonna wind down that Friday night. We're gonna get them, blow a little sweat off us, get it out of our system, because we need to get fit and fine now. We steady talking about high blood pressure and all that stuff, and high cholesterol, and how everything swelling up and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you got to move and walk the muscles out. If you can get out there, come on out. And then that night you get to get your feet wet and come to the luau at the pool party. So definitely want to see y'all next weekend at the weekend after. I mean, not next weekend, y'all, but at the end of August for the SheEO 3-year anniversary. So make sure you go to the SheEODistrict.com so that you can go ahead and register for the next event. A little quick testimony about the SheEO District, and just how it has affected me. Number one, I've met a layer of sisters that I never thought I would have. Don't get me wrong. Now I got me some people back home. I got me some sisters, some cousins, some friends, and we love each other dearly, and we support one another. But for what I needed in my life, everybody can't play the same position in your life. And so for what I needed in my life, God led me to Atlanta, where I met Kelly, I met Angela, and a host of other queens that have been inspiring me. They already, when I met them, I was a stranger, but they seen me immediately. And so I'm very thankful for that, because even though we are not quote unquote coaches for one another, but we coach one another. We help one another in our business. If we run into a roadblock, we can see it, even if we don't talk about it. And so I appreciate the connections that I've made and the confidence that I've gained just being in the SheEO District. One of the things that I've learned the most with being in the SheEO District is to practice what you preach. As a mentorship, or as a community, that is focused solely on helping people win and helping individuals grow in their business. Being around people that genuinely want to see you win is very important. And that's what I've pretty much experienced being in the SheEO district, is people literally wanting to see you win. Like, it's like they're happy, and you don't get that a lot in your community, in your circles. You don't get that because people be so busy focused on themselves that they don't feel like they got time to really hype you up and be there for you. But what I've learned is that we can hold hands while we falling down, and we gonna pull each other back up. Whichever one is the first person or the strongest one at the time is gonna pull their sister up, and we gonna keep on pulling until we got everybody linked and locked. And so that's one of the things that I love the most about the SheEO district, and how it has really affected my life to be open to expanding my circle, because we'll be so closed down. I got the same friends that I've been having since I was in the 5th grade and all that kind of stuff, and so you don't want to let no new women in your circle. I don't get along with women real. No, this is totally different. This is another just another layer of peace and happiness if you tap into it the right way.
I love it. I love it. And she is absolutely right. There's nothing like a sisterhood of people who want to see you succeed. Listen, you out here, it's a hard time sometimes for a lot of people when you're trying to be an entrepreneur. Let's just keep it real and honest. It's difficult. And sometimes you don't have the support of your friends or your family, because they just feel like, I've heard it all before. However, when you meet some people who are going to try and help you and push you to get to that next level, you hold on to that. That is something special. Yeah. When you got people who can give you a love hood and a sisterhood and help you in business and personally develop, you want it all. You want people who are going to give it to you all around the board. And so that's what you get from the SheEO district. So make sure y'all go. If you're not part of the SheEO district, go to the SheEODistrict.com. Listen, health, business, wealth, social. And then y'all see Miss Kelly A. Bowens, honey, the founder. She is the one who has put it all together. And that is a blessing in and of itself, that God gave this to her to share with us. And so make sure you go and sign up, and then bring some people with you. Don't just come and enjoy this by yourself. Don't be selfish. Make sure you go and invite somebody else to be part of the sisterhood, because I'm telling y'all, you can't get any better. It's just a great grow and to thrive. And every time that people come aboard, we see that it just gets better and better. And if it's 3 years strong, listen, this is just the beginning. We still in baby stages. Y'all know a 3-year-old is still an infant, honey, really. So just think, if it's this good now, it's just going to continue to get better and better. So make sure you register for the anniversary, which is August 25th and 26th. Go to the SheEODistrict.com. Check out, honey, Friday. Keisha is going to be there at the RB Solutions Center, honey, with Wind Down. Listen, to help you put yourself together and prepare for that walk on Saturday morning, and then the luau, honey, Saturday evening. It's just going to be a power-packed weekend. And so we just want you all to come out and celebrate with us, because we are going to have a ball. So listen, I see some people having the home girl. Yes, come on. Somebody else said Keisha K. Marie Spencer is it, baby. Yes, she is the thing. So listen, Keisha, again, thank you so much. Would you once again share with people how they can get in contact with you? Because you've given them so much information on how you can help them in their business, and with your media consulting that I think everybody should tap into.
So of course, y'all know y'all can find me on Facebook, Keisha K. Marie Spencer, or A Better Me by K. Marie, which is my business page. On IG, on Coach K. Marie, and my business page is K. Marie Media Consulting. Or you can go to my website, www.abettermebykmarie.info, or you can just go ahead and go on and chat with your girl at KeishaSpencer.com. And so, again, if you go to my profile on Keisha K. Marie Spencer, hit the link tree, it'll take you to either one of those places, and you'll learn, more about what it is that I do and how we can get connected.
Listen, I love it. I love it. So, again, make sure y'all see Keisha here tonight, but it could be you next week. Well, it can't be you next week because it's going to be my girl, Lakeisha Lockridge. And listen, go to Amazon, y'all. She's going to be on here next week, but go ahead and go to Amazon and look for her, search it by name or search Life Ain't Been No Sunshine. That is her most recent book out. Go ahead and get it and read it. When I tell y'all, you will not want to put it down. So when she comes back next week, you will have some questions. You may want to ask her some things, but it's a great read. I'm telling y'all, she's a powerful author. Make sure you tune in next week. And then if you want to be on the center stage, go to SheEODistrict.com and register so that you can be here and I can be talking to you so that you can let people know who you are and what you do. All right, Keisha's dropped her link in the comments. I'm gonna put it up here real quick. www.abetterme.kmarie.info. Go and check her out. Go in and book a consultation call and just let her give you some information. I promise you, when you do, you will not regret it because she's going to help you get it all the way together. Yes. All right, everybody, listen, this is it. We've come to the end of our time. Keisha, thank you so much. And let me just go ahead and also say, don't Keisha look good, honey? Hair is popping, baby. Color looking good. Lipstick popping, baby. Look, she came on here and showed out in truth.
Be grown a little bit.
Yes, honey. Listen, the Hype Me Up Queen is real grown tonight, but you look gorgeous. So thank you again for being here.
Thank y'all for having me. And I'll see y'all at the end of the month. Well, I see y'all on social media because y'all know how I do.
We do. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Things happen, right? This is 2023, baby, and we are unapologetically showing up, running our business, living our lives, and we are SheEO Center Stage. Miss Lene,
yeah,
tell us, honey, about these whoopie pies and how you got started in the business.
Wow, that is a short but long story. I actually started baking at 6. Hello, everyone. I am Renatha Lene Mitchell, and the owner and chef of Lene's Whoopie Pies and Pastry.
Hey, ladies, have you heard about the SheEO Center Stage? If you have not, then please go to the page, check out some of our recent broadcasts, and then go to the SheEODistrict.com, click on programs, go to SheEO Center Stage, and then register so that we can showcase you on the center stage. That's right. It's an opportunity for you to get increased visibility for your business. And not only that, you establish your credibility in your chosen niche, and you promote your products and your services. You let people know who you are, and it's just going to change the game and help your bottom line altogether. And that's what it's all about, positioning yourself and your business to be seen by the masses. So listen, go ahead, sign up, register now so that I can be talking to you on Monday nights on the SheEO Center Stage. I will see you there. Welcome to Center Stage.